Hi, I'm Olivia Wilde. I somehow got talked into being on SmartLess. So, I don't know. This is a disaster. Welcome to SmartLess.
SmartLess.
We love you. We love you. We love you.
Can you get a small, I love you get a nice small mustache and then start doing the, we love you.
No, go full, like little pointy goat.
Yeah, like,
we love you.
We love you, que bella.
Que bella, we love you.
So, Sean, are those new specs?
oh, yeah. Do you like them?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, you don't
sorry.
like
I do
sorry.
like them.
I'm sorry.
You said that so quickly.
No, I do.
No,
yeah, look.
I do.
I like
They're
them a lot.
nice.
Wait, who made the clear horn rim frames famous? I feel like it was like a Ted McGinley or one of those handsome
You're welcome.
fellows.
I think I did.
Andy Richter.
Oh, Andy Richter
Andy's
wears
always
them.
worn them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Andy's,
for a
yep.
long time.
Yep.
What did I just see? Andy Richter is in
And he's an obsession.
Obsession. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he was great.
I love Andy. Can I just say that just as a general rule?
Andy
God,
Richter.
Andy
We all
is so
do.
fun.
What's-
I know.
what's
He's
not to love?
He's so fucking funny.
Yeah, he is funny.
Well, then you can take the surprise out of your voice.
No, I'm not surprised, but it's just you have those moments where you just think about somebody and you go, God, Andy. God, we used to have so much. Remember we used to play cards with Andy?
He's still alive.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just saying, remember we used to play cards all the time back in the
know.
day.
Yeah.
I know, with Kyle Gass. and-
Yeah, with Kyle. I remember Andy one time
Everybody.
at my old place in Venice. Remember when he came down the stairs and he had somebody, Giles had brought like fudge or something, and Andy came down and there was fudge all around his mouth.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And he's like, "Hey, I couldn't find the fudge.
I couldn't find the fudge.
I couldn't find the fudge, and it was all around his mouth." He was like, "It wasn't anywhere. I couldn't find it anywhere."
Yeah. Jay, what did you think about Obsession? Wasn't it a good movie?
Yeah, I really liked it. Now, is that what you were watching with my wife the other day?
I was watching it with your wife in your house, and you weren't
I was
there.
so
it was just
jealous.
me and her. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me just check
it
my
was
phone. I
Scotty,
must have-
Scotty was there too.
And Scotty was there. Yeah.
Let me just see if I must have.
You're
got
going
the
to pay
invite
for
here
that.
somewhere.
You
I know.
will pay for that
Let me
one.
see.
I will pay for that one.
No,
You're gonna text the guys after this session. You're gonna say, "Hey guys, would you trim out the little spot where I totally forgot that Scott was sitting next to me?"
I don't.
Wait, Jason, you just nodded to somebody. Is that somebody making you a egg sandwich or something? Ew.
Very close.
Oh, ew. Who's there?
Thanks,
That's
Morgan.
Who's Morgan?
Morgan is my incredible partner here in
JP?
Oh, you've got a partner now. Look at you.
Yeah. She's. Now I have two partners here. I don't like to say assistants.
Yeah. Good for you.
Because I like to stay relatable.
Yeah.
Sure.
But you know who is assisting my assistant here?
Who's that?
Franny.
Francesca Nora Bateman.
Is she there right now?
She is. She is.
Aw, tell her we say hello. I
Want to
love
see her? Here, I'll
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, let's
turn
see
the camera. There she is, out there in the production office. Can you see her?
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at her. Look at you're just in some lonely office.
You know, by the way, you know who stays relatable? People who don't say, I want to stay relatable.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to curate it.
My insincerity is bleeding through.
Yeah, man. What do we got? What is the sandwich that you got though? Are you going to dig into it?
No, so we just push forward. We don't talk about your NetJets or let's go past that. We'll go past that.
Let's talk
look
about
at this.
NetJets.
or your Long Island second
Let's-
home.
Come
Let's-
around.
third.
Look what I
Let's
got.
talk about
I got
NetJets.
this.
There's Scotty.
Oh, look at Scotty. Don't try to make up for it.
Oh,
now,
Scotty, he's doing
Sean.
pray hands. By the way, it's easy travel. You know, you call and then they're there and then they get you from where you need to go. It's
You should
NetJets.
try one flight.
Not a paid
One
ad.
flight's a better service.
Not a
one
paid
flight.
ad. Not
One
a
flight.
paid ad. NetJets.
Guys, this
NetJets.
is disgusting.
It's so gross, guys.
It's
Let's not
gross.
cut it though. Sean, what did Scotty bring you? Is that just
Warm milk.
a bowl of mixed Pop Tarts?
No, no,
Warm
it's
milk.
It's tea. It's tea with sugar and cream.
Sugar and cream. What kind of even with the tea, you can't take your foot off the gas, huh? Even
No,
the tea.
I think it's artificial sweetener today.
What kind of tea are we having?
Just regular English breakfast tea. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You know, there's a cake lady coming, though. Remember the cake lady?
Well, this is not a surprise. Yeah, but yes, I do remember. Yeah, the
So-
cake lady.
so Jay-
I don't remember. What do you mean cake?
He's got a woman who I've used her. She's amazing.
She's great.
And she'll make any
What do
cake
you mean
you
you've
want.
used her? What are you talking about?
For,
There's
like
a cake-
for one of the
How
kids'
do you-
birthdays.
Yeah, we call her name is Cake Lady, but
Well,
she has
let's
a real
pull
name.
the relatable bus over to the side for
No,
a second.
she's like 10
You don't
bucks
go
a
down
cake.
to the fucking store and
No.
buy a cake?
No, she's like $10 and she delivers it.
Yeah.
She makes it and she'll deliver it to your house, and it's the best cake
Because
you've
it's
ever had.
such a drag to go to a store and put some time in to buy your child.
By the way, if
at-
anybody
look
gets a
at who's
sighting of
talking.
JB at a
Yeah.
store, please take a pic. Please
me tell you
snap a
something.
pic
Yeah,
of JB
and
at a
post
store.
it.
Let me tell you, I
There
went
are-
to Whole Foods down at
There are
down
a
at
few
Chambers
things
Street.
that I like better than pushing a cart aisle by aisle by aisle and taking
Really?
about 3 hours to do 10
Fucking
minutes of
file
shopping.
under the heading of things that never fucking happen.
I do love a good market
true.
session.
When was the last time?
I mean, last time I was in, 2 days ago? I had to run down the street to get me and my assistant's assistant some dinner. And
Do you go to Whole Foods?
no, I went to this, this place that is.
Oh,
it
I know
makes
that upscale marketplace.
Yeah, Meadow Lane, right?
That's
there.
yeah, Meadow Lane.
mean-
By the way, that place you talk about relatable. That's like the most expensive market in Tribeca.
But hang on, but it's so convenient.
What's
it's just down the way.
and it's so nice. It's so aesthetically.
Wait, what's it called?
pleasant.
It's called Meadow Lane. It's sort of
Sean-
it's the rich man's Erewhon.
It's
Which is
craziest place.
redundant. Yeah.
It's very
nice.
small, but it's incredible. And
It's nice. I don't mean to disparage the place. It's very nice.
I know, but they've got to come down on prices. It's going to come. It's going to
They
go out of
do. It's
business.
crazy.
You can't charge $25 for a prepackaged chicken Chinese whatever salad thing.
Wait, do you know what Erewhon backwards is?
Yeah, man.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Okay,
Thanks,
our next
dude.
guest, guys. Today's guest.
Hey, if you fold a dollar bill into three things, then you'll be able to see that there's a
Hey,
message.
you know what Moore Park is backwards? Moore Park, you know the street in the valley?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tell me.
Crap room?
It's crap room.
Crap room. Yeah.
Wow. God, my 14-year-old's going to love that
That's
Right?
because she goes to school near there.
so,
Okay. Thanks for bringing us down. Guys, sitting and chatting with us today
Oh.
is pure sunshine on feet. This actor-director is a woman I have had the deep pleasure of working with twice.
Wow.
As an actor, she has done fantastic work in both comedy and drama, in film, stage, and TV. As a director, she's one of the most exciting and sought-after new voices today. And having already done 3 films, which no doubt there will be more, as many more, as she wants, as she wishes. She's a true friend,
Olivia Wilde.
a real Reveal yourself, Olivia.
Oh,
And
is it
today,
really?
your tasty ear
I
meal
knew it.
here is Olivia
Wait, how
Wilde.
in the world did you get that, Will? Will, how did
He's
you get
very
that?
good.
Because
He's a
she's
smart
one of
guy.
the most sought after directors out
Well,
there.
of
That's how I know.
course.
Come
You
on.
just-
That's
course.
an easy. That's a layup.
Bang.
I think you could hear my heavy breathing. I think that's what
Was that your small dog screaming
the
in the
last-
background?
That was the last part of the intro, Jason. It says that her known for her heavy breathing, right?
Wild. Olivia, welcome to the show.
Welcome,
This is
yes.
great. I feel like it's long overdue. Can we have
God,
trouble
I
making your
know.
Oh
deal
my
or
God,
something?
is this overdue?
what? I finally did every other podcast and this was it.
Oh no.
The last you saved the best for
No.
last in this world.
That's
right?
true.
This is so exciting. Sitting here spying on you guys is a really weird, thrilling feeling.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
apologize for all the coffee chat.
trash,
earlier.
yeah.
It's
Our
so great.
trashy
I want
stuff.
45 minutes of that and 3 of me, and then we're done.
Well, you're in. Guess what?
Yeah, here it comes. We're
doesn't
not
get
going to
any
let you
better.
talk at all. Yeah, our favorite is to ask you a question and then tell you what our answer is for that question, and then whatever time remains, you can tell.
Oh, I know. I'm a longtime listener.
Come
Are
on.
you?
Big
Come
fan.
on. Who's your
Yeah,
favorite?
of course. You're my favorite because you brought me on. Will didn't,
Thanks.
even though Will and I just
We
worked
did
together.
We
Oh,
did.
yeah, that's
Oh, you
right.
did?
We did.
Yeah.
That's right. Did you guys have scenes together?
We
Yeah.
did.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Pivotal
that
scene.
sounds like a
Pivotal
lot.
scene. We don't want to say too much.
Well,
Can't
let's
say
go ahead.
so much.
Let's start with that. Let's tell them about your film coming out, y'all.
We're in a film called Behemoth.
Sounds big.
I'll say.
It's Behemoth and directed by Tony Gilroy.
The great Tony Gilroy.
The coolest.
He's the coolest guy of all time.
Hey, Will, why don't you try to book him, huh?
Yeah, why don't we get him on?
I'd love to have. I am going to get Tony. I am.
Will
get
you?
Tony.
Have to. Oh my
Dude,
God.
dude.
I'll fan all
By the way,
over that
listener, please look Tony Gilroy up, and you'll be amazed at just his credits alone. He's just incredible.
Michael Clayton, his first film somehow, which
That
is
first film that he
bananas.
directed.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, that he directed. He's
Yeah.
an incredible writer, but that's a perfect movie.
Yeah.
He gets Robert Elswit to be the DP on that, right out of the gate.
Crazy.
Good
It's
Lord.
Crazy
crazy.
good.
It's like Citizen Kane. He's like, how about this? I'll try this job, and it's perfect. But he's so cool and so chill, and he makes it look so easy. I was just entirely obsessed with him and his wife. He's got a real cool thing, like you and Amanda, Jason. He's like that. They're like just cool and obsessed
Amanda's
with each
cool.
other.
Yeah,
Amanda's cool.
She carries a cool for both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the great Tony Gilroy. God, we love him.
We love
I,
him.
All right,
I
so
will say,
what's
can I
Behemoth
just tell,
about?
can I tell you something funny, Olivia?
Yeah.
That happened to me last week.
I want to listen. Let me listen.
I had. Well, I
No,
guess
this
so.
is for us. Go
So
ahead.
I had dinner with Tony like 2 weeks ago,
Oh, yeah.
and here in LA, and then
we talk about reshooting your
That's
stuff.
weird. I was here. But
No way.
anyway, keep going.
We're just catching up, and I we split the bill, so we both put our cards down. When we signed the thing, whatever, we split. We leave.
Surprised he got half out of you.
Couple days later. No, I did go through the bill. I kept going. You had 2 drinks, right? You had, because I didn't touch.
Who had the French fries?
If I'm looking at the dessert, like I never even touched it. And so we spent, and then a couple days later, I go shopping to buy a few new items to get some clothes, and the bill was pretty hefty. And I give him the card. The guy gives it back, and he hands me the card back, and I'm talking to my friend, and I look down, it says Tony Gilroy on the credit card.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
and you're
so
like,
I go,
okay,
"Revert,"
more.
and then I text him. I go, "Hey man, so listen, you're about to get a big
Thanks for the
charge."
tops.
And so he goes, "Oh shit!" And he goes, "I'm going back to New York." He goes, "All right, I'll come over and grab it from you. I'm right around the corner." And he goes, I'm trying to think if I bought anything in the last couple of days." And there's a pause in the text, and he goes, "The only thing I thought I think I bought, embarrassingly enough, are mothballs."
What?
And I go, "What?"
That's
he's like, yeah.
relatable.
So anyway,
Yeah.
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 Well, he's got some. This guy's got a lot of cashmere. He's got to protect it.
He
you know?
does. He does. A lot of cashmere.
He's
I bet he sleeps
stylish.
in cashmere.
Yeah, he's
Sure he
But
does.
this movie is starring Pedro Pascal, and I have
The
no idea
great
when it comes
Pedro
out,
Pascal.
but it's going to be so good because there are at least 7 composers on that film. It's a film about music, and
no way.
Pedro plays a cellist, and you also play a musician.
Yes.
Did you get to play music in the movie?
No.
You
No.
didn't.
I'm kind of.
I read it. I think I read it. I read my scenes.
You,
No, I read it.
thought it was about.
What instrument did they say your character played? Will
They just said it's just a bunch. He's just kind of like an all around kind of.
whatever's available.
And he's a dude kind of see often like I don't know if you're catching my 10,000 yard stare. He's kind of a guy who's got a lot going on inside.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I love when you wet the reed. Hopefully, it's some
in the-
sort of wind instrument.
And let the spit
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
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 So surely it's about conductors, composers.
Sort of, right?
Yeah, and like film composition, like
no
music
way.
for film. And it's
Yeah.
kind of a love letter
that's
to
great.
that world, and they show that process, which is so cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow, yeah, that is something that your average moviegoer does not get a chance to learn about
Yeah.
that much.
Exactly.
And it is
It's
so-
fascinating. It's really,
yeah.
really fascinating, kind of getting in and out of them. The people who inhabit that world and what they are, and and some of them are just
That's
the most
cool.
brilliant.
And Will plays Pedro's brother.
Yeah,
Put that together in your head.
yeah.
Wow.
Make that make sense.
Yeah.
And it does because you're that good. It was the tan. It's the tan that you currently have. that
That's
really.
why he's still wearing all the makeup.
Thank you,
There was
No.
you guys.
All right. Well, let's
Talk about
all
me
right,
like
so
I'm not here.
Okay.
No.
He's good.
All right.
He's
So-
good.
we started at the end. Let's go back to the beginning.
beginning.
Hey, Livy.
1942.
I don't think I've ever called you Livy. Now, this has gotten some press before, and I apologize to ask you about it, but
Here we
maybe
go.
some of our listeners haven't discussed
Right
it.
away.
Buckle up.
It's cute. I like it. You had to change your name, didn't you, doll?
I didn't have to. I chose to.
Well, you kind of had to. Let's walk the audience through the original name.
Yeah, I don't know this. What's the original name?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's real
but
fun.
It's fun, but it's got some real lineage to it too. So go ahead here, guest. You
okay,
talk.
thank you so much. I was born with a different name.
Oh.
My family name is actually Coburn, but it's pronounced Coburn, but
Right.
it's spelled, and I weirdly have a visual for this. No, listener, you won't get it, but it's for these guys. But my last name is
Oh wow.
Cockburn.
Cockburn.
Sean, you were just talking about Cockburn like 2 days
yeah,
ago,
that's
right? Because were you
By the
saying
way, I'm
something
still
behind-
talking about it.
something like-
When are you
I
not
forget,
talking
but
about
in
it?
particular, it was behind a dumpster. Right, anyway,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
You got a real case of the Cockburn.
I mean, if anybody has any ointment or anything,
Yeah.
Yeah,
please
so
let me know.
Wait, it's really pronounced Coburn?
It's okay, but this is the thing.
That's not
It is
unusual.
in Scotland. It is pronounced Coburn. I've never expected anyone in my life to ever be able to get that, to predict that.
Yeah.
So from
C-O-C-K. By the way, so people can say
sorry. C-O-C-K-B-U-R-N.
Cockburn.
Very literally how you would imagine it being spelled. And it's a name to grow up with, to build character. You know, it's a boy named Sue. And my family are all amazing writers and journalists and just badass people.
And that book you just held up, is that somebody from your family?
This is my sweet assistant has built this little tower for the microphone, and she happened to use all these books that are written by my family just to intimidate me.
That's
to
amazing.
remind me I haven't done
Wow.
shit in my life, and they're
That's
very
not
impressive.
true.
Yeah, that's not true.
But they're all amazing. Yeah.
Well, then, but so A, how early did you change the name? And
Right.
B, you landed on Wilde because of your affinity for?
Oscar.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And yes, and so I changed it when I was 18. I right when you legally can, if you can believe it.
But hang on, but you went through the toughest teasing years with that name.
Oh, yeah.
How'd that go?
I truly think it's good for you. I think that everyone should be given one really devastating part of their name. Just so
Yeah.
I was just talking to Dax about this because he also. This was also where he wanted to start. He was like, "Can we
Did he? Yeah.
please
Well,
start?"
we are a child.
You
We are a
guys-
child of that podcast.
Yeah.
Wait, that's true. I've never spoken to Dax about his name. What do we know about? What do we know
Dax.
about Dax's
It's
first name?
It's actually Cockburn.
Yeah.
But like, what is Dax? Is Dax?
Dax
short
is
for
actually
anything?
his name. No, I think it's Dax. I
No,
think he's born
I forget,
Dax, right?
I forget why his mom.
Daxel.
What was the deal with that?
Daxel.
Isn't that weird? I've never asked him about that.
Daxel.
I have, and I forget.
Daxel.
So wait a minute, Olivia. When you 18? Why 18? Because so you wanted to change it forever.
Well, no, I moved out here. I came right from boarding school. I came right to
Well,
LA,
went to boarding
and I
school.
was a casting assistant, and I was doing I was going to auditions, and I was like, I want to forge my own path, and I wanted to change my name, and I had like great affinity for other people who had done that. I thought it was really cool when other people had done that, and I was like, what would I do? And the first play I did that I really loved was The Importance of Being Earnest. And then I read everything that Oscar Wilde wrote, and I just became obsessed with him. And he's Irish, and my family's Irish. So that's how it happened.
Yeah, it's such a
love
great
that.
name.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be interpreted so like pornographically. Like the first 10 years of my career, every headline, every magazine was just like, get wild, like Born to be Wild, wet and wild. And I was like, oh,
Right.
fuck, I didn't really,
Right.
I didn't really think this
Could
through.
use a little Cockburn right now.
She
I
kept
really
it as a
was like
middle name.
One to one. I did, yeah.
No.
I
Wait, but
didn't.
what about being an assistant casting director? Was that what? Now, I would imagine that would have given you some comfort as you started auditioning, that you'd kind of been on the other side of it, and you kind of
Yes.
Was it less intimidating?
I did it because Keener had done it. I was obsessed
really?
with Catherine Keener, and she had done
Catherine
it.
Keener.
And
Keener.
it's not something most casting directors will let you do. Like they don't usually hire wannabe actors because it's like dangerous. You have little spies in the office.
Yeah.
But I worked for Mally Finn. Do you guys remember Mally? Did you ever audition?
Oh,
Yeah.
She was a legend. And so I worked for her first when I was 16 and then when I was 18. So when I was 16, I did it for a summer and then she let me come back at 18 and have a real job. And I worked there for almost a year and it was wild. I really saw how the sausage was made.
Were you outside like in the sort of reception area and
You
watching
bet.
everyone practice their faces and
Yeah.
and mop their brow?
Oh my
and
God.
listen
And
to
it was
the-
so many people I later worked with. And I was like, I've seen
Really?
you
No way.
in another light when you're mad at me because it's taking too long and parking is annoying and you're
Right.
late and you want coffee.
Uh-huh.
We'll be right back.
All right, back to the show.
Did it help you at all, like, understand the audition process? Like, did
Oh,
you feel
yeah.
like it gave you a leg up?
Yeah. Also, she had crazy high standards. So she would not accept anybody unprepared or not off book. Like she would stop people and say, why don't you come back when you've done the work? And I loved that it gave me this sense of like, you better be really prepared. Like I never have gone to an audition without being being prepared. But she had crazy stories. And the thing that I love is that while I was working there was like this great legend. Hang on, let me drink my coffee because
This is what the editing's for.
This is
They just trim it
important.
right out. It's
Okay.
going to be smooth as silk.
Oh, yeah. So while I was working there was like the legend of the Sam Rockwell audition. And it was like she would tell us like the best audition I've ever seen was Sam Rockwell auditioning for the Green Mile.
Jason's directing him right now. You know.
Let me tell you this, and please repeat this to him at work today. So she said, he came in and it was the last day of the director's sessions, the last possible day you could audition. And he came in and he had been given the wrong scenes. And this man, Sam Rockwell, he didn't even pause. He said, well, give me the correct scenes and I'll go learn them really quickly. And they said, that's impossible, Sam. It's 10 pages of dialogue. You can't possibly, no one could do it. And he was like, just give me a chance. I don't want to miss this opportunity. So they gave him the right scenes. He goes into the hallway. They only have 5 minutes to give him to learn the lines. He comes back in and he nails it. And they were floored and he got the role. And she said, that's an actor who can work that quickly. So years later, I'm working with Sam and I'm sitting next to him in the makeup chair. And I was like, Sam, it's so nice to meet you. What an honor. I have to tell you, I always heard this story when I was an assistant and it just really inspired me. And he goes, oh yeah, that was like a thing I used to do. That worked every time.
Oh,
and I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, that's great.
I have been
Brilliant.
so like I thought that I revered his ability to like flash memorize. He knew. Wow. He had the correct sides. It was a whole performance.
Oh my God.
So it's so genius because it lowers their expectations. Then if you even like say half the things right, they're like, God damn, this man learned this in 5 minutes.
He's a crafty bugger.
Real operator, that Rockwell.
I
better
just-
keep my knees bent.
Amazing.
This is like, he's like, and the way it's so Sammy, he's like, oh yeah, that was just like a thing I used to
that's
do. Oh
great.
yeah, and I was like, wow, he deserves an Oscar.
I did. I don't know if I told this before, but we can cut this out if it's boring. Already too boring?
No, we're good.
Sean,
Cut, pre-cut.
pre-cut.
So I went to go audition for The Bucket List with the brilliant Rob Reiner, rest his soul. He was amazing. And I walk in and I had the wrong sides, right? I'd worked on it for a long time. And I walked in and I had it wasn't even slightly wrong. It was completely rewrote all these scenes. And I started auditioning with the scene and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, who gave you these sides? I go, my agent. He's like, no, there's a whole new script. And he's like, I'm like, I didn't know that. I go, great. Then let me come back a week later and I'll go work on them. So I work on them and I had this bit all ready and I walk in and it's just me and Rob and like a couple producers and a cast director. And I was like, you ready? He's like, yeah. And then I started going, why did you order so bad, like the worst acting you've ever seen on purpose? I go, why did you order the code red? I didn't tell you to order the code red. You want the truth. You can't handle the truth. And,
No.
And I stopped and he's laughing and I go, did I get the wrong side?
That's really great.
That's so
I started doing the scene from A Few Good Men.
That's so good.
But, like,
Did he give you the
something
part?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. So now,
smart.
Olivia, now that you're on the other side of the table in these auditions, as you're directing these things, are you incredibly more compassionate to
Yes,
these
and
actors?
I take like 12 hours per session because I'm like, you go. I want to hear it all. Even if I know from the first moment that it's not going to be them, I'm like, this is your time. And it's a disaster for everyone else because I will milk it. It's so hard.
that's
Auditioning is a
it's the
fucking
worst.
nightmare.
Yeah.
And these people, they come and it's so vulnerable. And being on that side definitely made me a little kinder.
But there's so much more also self-taping now, right? It's all self-tape, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That part seems fantastic, right? Where you can
guess.
just record your audition.
then the pressure's off.
I
like the room. I like the room.
Yeah.
Well,
kinda
but
like the
what if you don't do well? What if you forget your lines? With the self-tapes, you don't send it until you're happy with it.
But you overthink it. And I mean, can you imagine how much the overthinking? And also what I find is when people send me tapes, they've overthought the framing, the lighting. People have full setups now. And I'm like, you don't need that. I'd rather have someone's like shitty iPhone selfie video in their car.
Right.
On the way to their real job than like
At a red light.
Rather than
Squeeze
like
this in.
a full setup that I'm like, you didn't have to do that for me. I don't need all this.
But Olivia, what made you? How did you know that you wanted to just move to Los Angeles and work in a casting director's office? Like, how
truly, Keener.
You moved from where?
I read that Keener had done it. I moved. I was at boarding school in Massachusetts.
Okay.
Who went to boarding school here? You said
Will
somebody
did.
did. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
In Canada. We don't talk about it.
Okay.
We had a bad break. Boarding school and I had a bad breakup.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's tough, but I went to a fancy one. I can't complain. It was very bougie, but I graduated and left the suburbs of Massachusetts after growing up in New York and then DC. And I had never spent much time in the West Coast. I thought LA sounded like this like incredible mecca of excitement. And I came out here and took like 2 city buses to work every day in the casting office, and then started auditioning and, kind of like scraped my way up slowly. But it was really the dream from the beginning. So for me, it was very exciting,
about
even
that?
just
That's
to be
cool.
here.
And where'd you stay when you came out? Did you move into the Oakwoods?
No, that would have been fun. That sounded so fun for those
I did.
people.
That's just for
you
pilot
did?
season.
I did a few pilot
Wild.
seasons at
So for Tracy, that's a place where the actors would go stay when they.
it was like a corporate housing, and there would be that thing. I remember pilot season. You'd have like 6 auditions a day, and you're not getting anything. And the back gate is on Barham over there on the way down the hill towards Warner Brothers. And on the back gate, when you leave, there's a sign on the gate, and you had to wait for it to slowly open. And it said, "Smile, it's showtime."
Oh,
And there'd be
so dark.
and there'd be day, and it's like February, and it's
Horrible.
raining all day, and you're like going back for a crappy pilot, and you're just feeling like my life is
so
I'm
hard.
worthless. I'm 31, nothing is happening.
Smile, it's
All over.
showtime.
Fuck me, man.
Oh,
Well,
God.
I had given myself a limit because I had taken I deferred from college, and I was like, I'm giving myself a year or like 9 months, and if I don't book anything in that time, I'll go.
Yeah.
And I think that's good. I think giving yourself a little bit of a deadline.
What was the thing that you would have gone back and studied in college?
I mean, the acting. It would have. I think I would have studied. I really probably would have become a writer like everyone else in my family, or I would have tried.
Right.
So, but now if I went back, which I like to fantasize about, I think it would be like complete. I think I want to study neuroscience. I'd like to go and do. Wouldn't that be cool? I thought there'd be a bunch of math I'd have to catch up on though, which is
I've got a couple of friends that are doctors, and they walk on water to me.
Yes,
I just like, that's really,
I know.
Like, you certainly aren't born with any sort of natural talent to cut people's brains open and fix it, right?
No.
Like, you could be born with talent to throw a football 100 yards or whatever, but you don't come out with it. So it's all learned. You have to learn so much, and you don't learn it until you read it or it's explained to you, or
Jason
you have to
respects
retain all
discipline.
that.
He respects discipline.
Yes.
And self-education. I think it's incredible.
I wonder if they are born though with something. Maybe you are born with.
Well, you just have you have to an affinity
Greater
to want
intelligence.
to, or learn
That's
that.
why I'd get into neuroscience, because I'd want to get in there and see if they are born with it. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Get in.
You cut them open and look
that's
for
how we'd learn if they
natural
are
talent.
born with it. Yeah, you fucking dummy. That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You think Dr. Gary walks on water, by the way?
I do. He's an emergency room physician. He's got to know how to do
disrespect
everything.
his golf game because he's so straight and he's always in the fairway.
But what about? I have a friend that was like, he's like, I don't trust doctors. I don't believe in them. I think statins. Like, just he goes on and on about like what's.
You're talking about RFK Jr.?
Yeah,
Your top dog?
yeah. I'm having dinner with him tonight. No, no, but top dog. No, but like, what do you think about these people who who constantly put doctors down? I'm with you. I'm like, I've taken the two choices about someone who, stuff you read online or like self-help, whatever, and somebody who studied it day in and day out. I'm going to go with the guy who studied it.
Yeah, just
100%.
assuming that those doctors must be wrong.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what?
Yeah,
Also that there's a bigger conspiracy at play here that they're looking to take take the world over? Or
They've all
kill
organized and
everybody?
figured out how to trick us all.
Right,
Sean, do you
right.
think Sean trusts doctors too much? I mean, I would say that
really?
maybe.
Are you
he's got a punch card
over-medicated?
down at Cedars. No,
I do.
They call him paddles when he comes in. He's got AFib, and he's always getting it fired up.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to play a doctor to be anywhere near it.
House.
And
Let's talk about House.
That wasn't me trying to like segue into my career
no.
at
Keeping the
all.
interview going.
Wild in the
we
House.
appreciate the help.
No.
And for our Canadian listeners, it's the show known as House.
Yes,
So
created by
House,
Canadians.
House.
Wasn't that next door to us over there at on the
Yes,
Fox
it
lot for
was.
It
Arrested
was.
Development?
I thought you meant Canada.
Oh man,
Yeah, remember
I
the
wish I was on
days.
your show.
I wish we were all back on the 20th lot.
Wasn't that
know.
great?
Just like,
Just going to Apple Pan every day for lunch. Apple Pan's in my life.
is that still there?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
Apple
think it is
Pan.
there. I think Irving Azoff
Yeah, I
bought
go
it.
there after therapy.
Didn't Irving Azoff buy Apple Pan?
That's
or
right.
Or am I thinking of Nate
No,
Nels?
you're
Or
correct.
both?
Maybe
Sean, you
both.
go there after
Probably
therapy. So
I
like
do.
once all the feelings come up, you go to stuff them back down.
both. Yes, with the tuna melt and the milkshake. Oh,
Yes, so
The
good.
fries.
All right. So now, so we're back. We'll go back in the time machine.
Yeah.
What is Olivia Coburn watching when
You're
she's
sweet.
a wee lass that's inspiring her to become an actor?
Okay, this is the thing. I think about this a lot now. My family, we watched a lot of comedy together, and it is my greatest memory from childhood is the sound of my parents laughing and all of us laughing. And my mom has a really funny thing. She still like cries when she laughs, and it's just adorable. And she would always be like wiping away tears, and my dad laughing so hard, all of us. And when I think about it, it was a lot of comedy that I wouldn't have been absorbing the real meaning of. I mean,
Like
a lot of
Taxi, at All in the Family.
Yeah, and
So-
like we watched like a lot of comedy that was probably a little too adult, and then a lot of we watched like Wayne's World 1,000 times. Like for some reason, Wayne's World was like a huge movie in our family, but a lot of SNL, and it was a real joy to just sit and watch all the Monty Python together. Like we just.
Yeah.
It was the best. And I think for me, watching comedy, even watching for me, I Love Lucy. I watch a lot of old comedy television.
Yeah, we do too. I do too. I watch Cheers a lot.
Cheers, the best.
Love Cheers. God, I love Cheers.
And so I think about of course, that's where I find myself now wanting to make comedies because it's just, I think it is probably the happiest memories from childhood. I think I'm trying to recreate that feeling.
But did you go I'm going to go and do this and I want to be in comedy? Like, was that like a thing?
Yes. Yeah, I think probably because I probably at the earliest stage saw how happy it was making my parents. Like, I think, and then I was the ham of the family. And so I would make them laugh. And then I was the jamon of the family. And I would go and just entertain everyone. And they always had parties. My parents were very social and very good hosts. And so they had these amazing parties all the time. And it was my joy in life to go and perform as the little kid. So, but I really think it was from watching all these great movies together. And I think about it because I'm like, am I showing my kids enough great films? I hope so.
Jason, you're good about it with Franny. You've been so good about
I
it.
put them in front of the TV before they could even speak because that was my upbringing. I mean,
Because you were playing golf.
Well, there was that.
You're busy.
But they got to learn somehow. Colors and
No, but
numbers and
you've
things.
talked in the last couple of years, you and Franny talk about film, and you sort of put a lot of good stuff in front of her. Like that's been important to you.
Yeah, really important to me. It's because that's what I had with my dad. It was great subject matter, and shared references, and I love it. Yeah, you don't want to expose your 4-year-old to The Wire, but
No.
it's just like common sense. I'm not afraid of
It's the best,
screens.
and when they get it, it's so great. But sometimes they'll come back from their dad's house and be like, "We had to watch 12 Angry Men," and I'm like, "Jace." I don't know if that's
Well, Suds,
Suds loves the 12 Angry Men.
over
Otis is like,
and
"Oh
over.
my god."
What are your kids? What are your go-to? Whether they're repeats, like they'll watch the same one movie over and over, or
Well, I miss when they were really into like musical theater. Otis used to be obsessed with Singing in the Rain, and it was so sweet. He would watch it over and over and over again, and Mary Poppins and all that stuff. And now it's more. Actually, the thing that I love that he's into is Godzilla, the old Godzilla.
Oh, no way.
with like the claymation.
Yeah, like Mothra. Have you seen that? The 1960s Godzillas are so cool and beautiful. And he and I went to Japan a couple weeks ago on like a little mom-son trip. We went for
I'm
a
so
week.
jealous.
And it was
fun.
the best. It was just the greatest trip I've ever taken with another person alone. We laughed constantly, and it came from our shared Godzilla obsession.
Can I just say as an aside, have you guys been to Japan before, Sean? and
No,
Jamie?
I want to go.
I've been a couple of times as a kid, and I have
the
actually
best.
promised that exact trip Olivia just took to both girls individually, just
Do it
father-daughter
individually.
time, and I have not done it yet.
I've
You gotta
talked
go.
about with Abel the same thing. Japan is the greatest place. I couldn't love Japan anymore. It's amazing. It's amazing,
And it's great for kids.
clean.
It's so
incredible.
clean. Like Otis couldn't get over the fact that there's no trash on the street and there's no trash cans. So it's not because they have so many trash cans. It's that they just respect the city enough to not litter. It's the everything about it is interesting and beautiful, and we had the best time. We got on the bullet train,
Yeah.
and I bet you love it, Bateman, because it's very efficient. Everything about it,
Yes.
like the train leaves literally to the second at the time that it says. It's like the opposite of Italy. And I love Italy too, but it's like
we
there
wait for the
is-
train.
It is. And Otis is like that.
Yes,
coming,
train will
it's
leave
coming.
eventually. Well, make a big deal.
Have a nice coffee, one cigarette.
It's predictable, and I think kids really like that too. They like the idea that it's going to happen when they say it's going to happen,
Right,
and there's just they're just the coolest.
Well, I saw this thing about Japan where if a kid, I may have gotten this wrong, if a kid is wearing yellow, then that kid is by himself, and everybody watches out for that kid.
Come on.
The kid isn't doesn't have a
Unchaperoned, unsupervised.
unchaperoned, yeah.
Wow.
I
An
don't know if
orphan, or an orphan, perhaps. Maybe it's an orphan uniform.
Right. Just walking around looking for a home.
This one's free. Just grab this one if you want. No?
I don't think so. Yeah.
So
Come on, Sean.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ,
no, but I
man.
think I saw that. I don't know if that's true, but yeah.
I don't know about
It's
that
probably
one.
not.
Oh,
I
hang on.
didn't
This
see
is
that.
Olivia. This is a segment we like to call "I Think I Saw That," where it's really a lot of conjecture. And
It's next
God,
to
I
the
could go on
other
and on
segment
I
called
saw that.
"Scrub
think
My
I
Search
saw this.
History" by Sean Hayes.
Wait, we have to
this,
introduce
I may
that.
have dreamt this.
All right, so here we
What
go.
was the thing? What was the thing? What was the job? What was the thing that turned it all? Because you're auditioning, you're doing stuff. What was the thing? What was the first boom?
I guess probably the OC. The OC.
Oh, that's right.
I was a bisexual bartender, Alex
Yeah.
Kelly, and it was a big show, bigger than I knew it was when I
Big.
agreed to do it, and it was wild.
It's being rewatched.
Oh,
now.
I know. Because
Oh,
these
it is?
young folks, now they come up to me and I'm like, what do you mean? It's such a deep cut, but they will say I love you on the show. And I'm like, what show? And it's the OC and I can't believe it. I mean, for them, it's like Nick at Night now, right? It's like old.
Right.
I wonder why they
old.
landed on that as opposed to, let's say, 90210 or Melrose Place or
It's close enough. And also they're obsessed with early aughts, everything fashion now too. So it is from that era that is now weirdly coming back. And so they're into that look and the music. It's relevant.
Sean,
again.
you're about to be in style again.
Oh,
Yeah, it's coming.
I mean, this is the good
I've been
Patience is
waiting.
gonna pay off.
Yeah, your like low-rise jeans and your little crop tops.
Yeah.
It's coming.
The thing in the
back.
mirror behind you coming up is it's closer than it looks.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
And back to the show.
All right, and then there was Girl Next Door. There was Alpha
Oh my
Dog,
God.
and
so
uh,
funny.
and then we got to
then-
Cowboys and Aliens.
I
And
love
then
that
change
movie.
up.
You know,
When are
The
we getting to the
change
change
up.
up?
I mean, were there more people that saw Cowboys and Aliens or Change Up? I think
Oh,
it's,
that's hard. It might have been the same 5 people.
Let's talk
Our
about the change-up.
families.
Let's talk about the change-up.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Favorite memory of the Change Up?
My favorite memory is obviously sitting on your lap, topless.
With pasties. With
No, I mean
Tasties.
from shooting. I mean from the movie.
Oh, okay. That was also fun.
Yeah.
That was good. A good time as well. We really had the best time. I loved making that movie.
Right?
It was a
I mean,
blast. It
Ryan's
was
the coolest.
He
David
was so
Dobkin
fun.
was so freaking
Dobkin.
awesome.
Oh, Dobkin.
It
yeah.
was. It
It
was
was really
so
fun. Down there in
great.
Atlanta. I loved
That's
it.
Remember when I
Right.
stopped by on
At the same
set?
time, yeah, Sean, you were making Three Stooges at the same time,
Yes,
right?
you
Yeah.
were.
And I walked to the mall to go see Green Lantern. And there's Jason and Ryan filming Change Up in the middle of the mall.
Oh wow!
And I walked right into the middle of the scene. I was like, hey guys.
Oh, they should have kept that. Movie would have been better.
yeah.
With the curly wig on?
Yeah, totally. At the fountain. I think it was the fountain right in the middle of the mall.
Oh right, the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
fountain. You guys were so good. It was. You were so funny
God, you got a
together.
bogey over by the fountain. You got a bogey.
Totally. I was shuffled along very quickly.
And then we do Drinking Buddies, Joe Swanberg. That was that was completely improvised? Is that
Completely
right?
improvised. Yeah, that's like the true Swanbergian way, which
Yeah.
is kind of that mumblecore, which I think they hate that word.
Mumbledore.
Mumblecore seems very. I don't
Is
know.
it- oh, for me, it's just it's
but-
more that is.
It was there's no script. There's a sort of outline, and then you just improvise.
Wait,
And
what is this for?
Oh, this was a movie called Drinking Buddies.
Oh, Drinking Buddies.
Isn't that
okay.
similar to what they do on Curb Your Enthusiasm? Shawnee, you've done that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is
You
it-
just
is
get
it-
the
is it
outline and
all-
you go.
So there's no written script. Kind of
No, zero. You just got to hit the beats and then you start
Yeah.
improvising. It's super fun.
It's so great. And it was
I
the
love
first time I kind of took myself seriously as potentially being able to write something or maybe direct something one day, because we were really in control of the story, and that it was a collective effort. And that
And it makes it more
workshopping
real,
was so
too.
fun. It makes it very real. And it was, we kept learning from what happened and then letting that affect the next scene. So it was like, oh, now this would happen to these people. It was
You shot it in order.
We shot it mostly in order, and that led to then the movie that I just directed, this movie, The Invite, that I did completely in order. And it was all really started in Drinking Buddies days when I was like, this is so fun. And it was a dream. I loved making that movie. In Chicago, drinking beer.
Oh, I love that. So that was my next question is, so did Drinking Buddies inspire you to want to direct?
Yeah,
Is that the experience?
I wanted to before, but that was the first time that I was like, wait, I think I might know how to put a scene together because I was given the chance to sort of be a part of that process. And I was like, this is the most fun. I want that.
And now having done both, obviously scripted, and this version where it's improv through an outline, do you prefer one or the other, or?
I think what I prefer is what I ended up getting to do on this movie, which was we workshopped the script together as cast and writers.
Yeah.
And then we were able to
Like a
shoot
play.
it in order, it was like a play. And it was a very well thought out script ultimately, but we had kind of worked it together, and not in a full like Mike Lee way where we spend like a year improvising on a cliffside or something. It's not that. But it was very organic because we had really massaged it together, and then once we got on set, we knew exactly what we were doing. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, so tell the audience a little bit more about that one. This is called The Invite, and it's inspired by or based on.
It's based on a Spanish film.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So tell me how did it kind of get started? Who watched the film first?
Come on.
Who called the other person and say, let's do it this way?
Okay,
How'd it
so Rashida Jones and Will McCormick
Yeah.
wrote
Love so
the English language adaptation of a Spanish film that was called The People Upstairs. And it was a small Spanish film that was based on a play that you can sort of see the origins of it as a play because it's 4 people in one apartment, and that's the whole thing takes place with 4 people in one apartment over one night. And the idea is that it's a kind of a dinner party gone wrong. It's about a husband and wife. In our version, it's myself and Seth Rogen, who have been kind of plagued by the sounds of our neighbors upstairs having very loud sex. And it's been driving Seth's character kind of insane. And unbeknownst to him, I've invited these people over for dinner, and he's furious because he doesn't want to have dinner with anyone. He's tired from work. But he says, fine, if you've ambushed me with this, I'm going to bring up the noise from upstairs. And I'm like, over my dead body, you'll bring up that noise. You will not. Please just try to be normal and have a normal night so we can have friends. And so the whole night, he's kind of threatening to bring up this thing, and they are endlessly kind of sexy and enigmatic, and they end up really blowing our minds and changing our marriage in one night.
And the other couple is?
Penelope Cruz and Edward Norton.
What a cast.
Yeah, what a great
Unbelievable
insane.
cast. It's insane.
And so Rashida and Will wrote the English version, and I got that script, and I was like, this is hilarious. And it was clearly an opportunity to make something in this way that I had been obsessing over since Drinking Buddies. So I was like, okay, we can shoot this in order, and we can really personalize this script together and workshop it and make it really specific to these actors. And we can shoot it on 35 millimeter, and we can make it really fun. And I'm obsessed with Mike Nichols, so I was like, this could be our Virginia Woolf. And it was the best experience of my life. Sorry, Jason. And Will, I love working with you guys. This one was great.
Well, yeah.
But then, so you take this great script from Rashida and Will, and but then the 4 of you get together, the cast, and do you guys start to take and even plus the script because of the specificity of each actor?
Yes. And we really, the 6 of us sat for 2 weeks. This was the thing. I was like, can we stop giving away rehearsal time immediately when we make movies? Like, it's the first thing we give up.
We were just talking about this recently.
Impossible to convince people. Really, agents. Agents are the ones who are like, no, he's not available until the minute you start rolling the camera. And it's like, why? Why can't we consider it part of the job? Yeah. Can you imagine doing that for theater if it was like, no, I'll be there for previews?
Yeah. Well, then what they do is then they prorate their salary. They say, well, so an extra 2 weeks of work at this number.
Sorry, Jason's also an agent. I don't know if you knew that. So
be my agent, please. But it really was so fun because the 6 of us sat at this table and we tore through the script, and Rashida and Will were so game to kind of let it evolve to what these actors were thinking.
Fun.
And it was so fun. And it was like, imagine, Seth and Edward and Penelope are all real filmmakers on their own. I mean, they're directors, they're writers. And so the opportunity to kind of get all of their good ideas and put them in there. And Edward is on another, first of all, Edward's maybe one of my favorite SmartLess guests. He's maybe that
really
episode
great.
is
the greatest. I
really,
love it so much.
really great.
He's so smart.
He's so funny.
Yeah, and he's so funny.
And people don't even.
So funny.
People do know it, but I'm obsessed with him. And he ended up improvising like an entire monologue in the 3rd act of this movie that is so beautiful. And it was his gift to us to just kind of like, he said to me, I have a story I want to tell in the scene. I kind of don't want to tell you what it is. And I was like, okay, yeah. How long, like roughly? Just because we're like rolling film and I was paying for the film and I was like, just like how
was it longer than a full mag?
I put a 1,000-foot mag on the camera and I was like, go! And he used it.
10 minutes, right?
And it was really great. But it was, Penelope Cruz came up with the funniest set piece in the movie. And it was all with the, workshopping with Rashida and Will, who would, just like run with the punches of roll or run. Do you roll or you roll with them?
You roll with the punch,
yeah.
They rolled and ran.
They ran with the ball.
They ran with the ball. Yeah. It was just the best. And then I wasn't supposed to be in the movie, but the actors bullied me into playing that part, which was very sweet of them.
Well, now how do you find that? Do you find it efficient to direct yourself, or do you find it distracting?
I think in this case it was efficient because it was so intimate. It was almost like having one less body on set was actually really helpful. Yeah. And I think that it allowed me to see things they were all doing. These geniuses were doing so many little things that I could see things the camera couldn't see. And so I'd be like, oh, okay, now we need to come around because Seth is doing something that I actually need us to get. And so in that way it was good. I feel like it could be very difficult in a different situation. I also was playing someone who was like riddled with anxiety, and which helped because I could just kind of be me.
Were they comfortable with you directing them inside a take, or did you have to wait until you yelled cut before you gave them notes?
I didn't do a like, okay, give me a little more, give me a little, like rolling. It's still rolling. I want more, go deeper. I didn't do that at all.
In character, directing them in character?
Yeah. No, I really believe in letting people kind of play and try things, and then knowing that what I really can do as a director is later on prune and adjust things in the edit. So I just think it was like encouraging them to keep experimenting and some with Seth, I would have to tell him he could be meaner to me because our characters, it's a very contentious relationship and there's a lot of arguing, and he's a very non-confrontational person. Yeah. So the most direction I gave Seth was like, you can fucking scream at me, like I can take it. And angry Seth it's a thing to behold because he's got it in him. It turns out.
How many days was it then? It must have been
23.
Amazing.
Yeah, so fast.
Wow.
And like just the best. I mean, we were on this little soundstage, Sunset Las Palmas. It's the pink one. If you remember the opening of The Player when he drives in, it's that. And it's iconic. It's great and tiny. And we built the set on stage and we just, banged it out. And then a year later went to Sundance. It was so fast.
Can we get in the weeds for 1 second? Did you have multiple cameras?
Oh,
we had one camera. No, and then towards the last week we brought in a second camera because we wanted to just be able to. There were some scenes that they benefited from two cameras, but I didn't want to. I felt like I had been inspired by like Tarantino saying like, don't be a hack. Have one camera, pick your perspective. Anytime you have two cameras, one shot is suffering. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
Well, but you've got these 4 people talking all the time. And so you've got to do it 4 times at least so that everyone gets a camera pointed at them.
Yes.
And
we did a lot of like shared frame. That's why it is very theatrical in that way that like there's a lot of times where we're sharing the frame, which is why we had the best focus puller in the world who could somehow predict when someone was going to improvise a joke.
And it's also better, I think, for comedy because there's nothing worse than cutting back between, from singles in comedy. I love seeing people inhabiting the same frame in a comedy.
Oh, it's so thrilling because they really did that.
Yeah. It's so much better. So if you take a left on Las Palmas, like street parking, obviously, again, Jason, I know that you wanted.
Where'd the trucks go?
Also, editing comedy too. I just find I always think, I gave you or whoever it is, they gave you the comedy timing while you were filming it, and then the editor plays with it. It's like, no, we gave you the timing when we were filming it.
Yes,
like that's what it is.
It's a tough thing to maintain.
Yeah. God,
that's
it was
why
so
oneers
fun.
are so good. Because they're just fully intact.
Yes.
But you had so much technique and know-how and execution right out of the gate with Booksmart was just like a stunning accomplishment.
That must have felt so good. The movie's so good.
That was your first movie you directed?
Yeah.
It's
that
insane.
was my first.
It's insane.
I think that it really was because my proxy film school, because I didn't go to college, didn't go to film school, and I was always insecure about that lack of education. And I think that being on so many sets as an actor, I just paid attention to everything. Yeah. Right. And I just tried to absorb it. But I think Booksmart, I think often your first movie is the one you've been building up for your entire life. And you put all of your ideas into it and you have so much to give and you're lucky if it resonates with people and I got so lucky because it happened to hit a place in a lot of people's kind of shared trauma of adolescence. Like that's the thing I love about high school movies.
But even but just the making of it, Olivia, like, you know, and the stuff that you wouldn't have been around to observe and to sort of cherry pick from these great directors, all this post incredibleness in that film, the editing style, the choice and the use of music and stuff, like that's all shit that people usually need like a handful of movies under their belt before they really kind of. I don't know. I just was
I'm
so
so
born with it.
happy.
Again,
That's
the
so
the
nice.
science of it is you're born with it. You're born with
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna
Maybe
cut you
she's
open and
born
take a
with it.
look.
Yeah, you're
Maybe
born
it's
with
Yeah,
it.
Totally.
get in there.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm a much better director than actor, but I love acting
don't know
too.
about
But
that.
directing,
How dare you?
guys, tell me, am I wrong?
Yeah, you're
No, I just
you
love
paused
it.
after you said that. Just
I did. I was like,
leave room.
So Olivia, what's going on when you're not working? Pickleball or what?
Oh no! Should I learn it? Fuck.
No. You don't
I was
know.
in Central Park the other day and they were playing it, and someone was playing like Jimi Hendrix on the stereo, and like everybody was playing pickleball, and I was like, what a beautiful hobby that I don't do, but I like to watch.
Yeah. It's hard on- it's-
What
I
is
don't know.
what is the hobby someone would be surprised to learn that you've got? And it's
Oh,
just us.
no.
No one's listening. It's just
No, it's between us gals.
Yeah, or the pastime, or like the guilty TV, or the thing. Do you have a thing that you do? You're like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm wasting my time doing this. But
I mean, hobbies. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I really recently, it's like I'm working or I'm mothering.
Yeah. What's the dumbest thing that you do? Because like the
do
the
so much
directing
dumb
is like you can't stop thinking because there's never
Right.
you've never have it all figured out. So like
Yeah.
what do you do that requires zero thinking? Do you ever just stare at the television and
Oh
let
my
it
God,
just talk
yeah.
to you?
Yeah.
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 So
I
will you get
love-
wrapped up in crap?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just watched Love is Blind.
Oh,
Did you watch
God,
Love
it's
is
great.
Blind? So
I
good.
did 4 hours of Below Deck yesterday.
You did?
Oh,
I did 4 full
nice.
hours of Below Deck yesterday.
I did
that's so
90 Day
good.
Fiance before the 90 days.
Oh,
I've done a bunch
Wait.
of episodes.
wow.
Olivia, what any reality at all?
I mean, I love Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah, love it.
That makes
The
me
best.
cry, and I
Yes.
love it so much.
Incredible.
And no, I mean, I love A Housewife, but I think that for me, it's like
Oh, any city on Housewives.
I
Right?
mean, I like Beverly Hills, but I think that any
DOG,
city will
isn't
do
it?
it for me. Yeah, but I think that. Like I just watched all of Love Story and I got really
What's
into
that?
that's the Ryan Murphy, that's
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Carolyn
Oh, right,
Bessette.
right.
Got really into that. And it's not quite reality TV, but you still feel like a little, there's something a little guilty pleasure about
I
it.
haven't watched that, but the only bummer about that love story to me is that it's made.
They die in the end.
No, it's that it's made
What?
Odeon. It's made
Alert.
Odeon really busy again in Tribeca.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
Oh my God, that's,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, all these people are coming. What the fuck
Oh,
is going
get
on?
out
What's
of
Odeon?
here.
Oh, that's the restaurant we ate at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
All right,
best.
before we let you go, because we're coming up on the end here. God, it's been so
No.
fast.
This is
I know.
crazy.
I know.
Holy
I know.
shit.
Talk to us about another new thing coming up called "I Want Your Sex."
I do. I want your sex.
Right?
All right.
I mean,
It
it's
is-
just
We got our clip.
That
there it
is, I want it. That is Greg Araki, who is a real, like,
Oh yeah.
very cool filmmaker who is a real LA filmmaker. He is or an auteur and wild. I mean, very, very much an individual. And I play a dominatrix. And of course, and I
And
got
who are you
to-
dominating? You're dominating the sweet little
Cooper
Cooper
Hoffman.
You know, he
Little
doesn't
Cooper
deserve to get whipped.
He loved it.
He's the
And it
best.
is a very, very campy, fun movie. And it was really cool because when we were at Sundance with The Invite, I Want Your Sex premiered on Friday and The Invite was Saturday. And I just felt so lucky to be able to
That's amazing.
like to
That's
be
amazing.
a part of this fun business where we get to tell all these crazy stories. And they both got bought magically, and so and they're coming out
My God.
right after each other, and
No way.
it's so
Incredible.
fun. Yeah, it's
Incredible.
like inviting them.
So
in.
yeah, so I Want Your Sex comes out July 23rd, which is in about 10 days from
Yeah.
this air date here.
and the invite is
And
out.
Invite's
now.
already out. Yeah, it came out June 26th. So
June
what-
26th,
That's
New
my
York.
birthday.
In LA.
Came out on my birthday, guys.
Now
That's
you
what
have
we
plans.
No, we had.
I mean, you
plans.
did have
We
plans.
saw it. Yeah, on my
Yeah, you
birthday.
saw
That was my
it 'cause you
birthday
got the
gift.
invite.
And you had the
Yeah.
best time, and everyone
I
laughed
loved the
so
invite.
hard.
Yes, I loved it.
Oh, I'm glad you loved it. Your
Yeah.
favorite film? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of all
You
time?
liked the beginning and you loved the middle, but it was the end that got
The
you. Is that what
ending.
you said?
Yeah, really.
You shed a tear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm. I
Wow.
walked out not dry.
And then we're going to all look forward to the Behemoth with sweet
Yes.
Willie Arnett coming
Yes.
out sometime next year, right?
Yeah.
At some point.
Meanwhile, you're probably hard at work getting ready to direct your next incredible
I am.
movie. We're all waiting
Good.
for it. Keep jamming.
Please be in it.
You're the best.
Everyone.
Can you
ever.
just give us a hint of what you're working on or area or
It's
no?
a comedy.
Great.
It's a Christmas comedy.
I'm in. I'm already
I
in.
love a Christmas comedy.
You should
Yeah.
see Sean play an elf. He did it with
Yeah.
Kenny Rogers.
He was
for
on the road
years
with Kenny
on stage.
Rogers.
Yeah.
Please come be
I'll
an
send
elf.
my self-tape over with real good lighting.
Yes.
I'll actually put myself in a winter wonderland just so you really
yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
please.
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
What was your line?
Excellent.
Santa, I don't know when to hold him or when to fold him.
Fold 'em.
What was your line?
That's what it was. That's what it was.
We love you, Olivia.
I
Thank
love
you
you
for
guys.
doing this.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. What a dream.
best.
And congrats on
This is so
everything.
fun.
Yeah, super, super congrats.
Thank you.
Keep going, girl.
Thanks.
Bye.
Talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
See you
Bye.
soon.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
That's the incredibly charming
Oh,
Olivia Wilde.
Yeah.
Love her.
Really
Talent
love
to
her.
match. I
Yeah.
mean,
You can tell
Not at
she's
all.
funny. You know.
She's super
is
funny.
funny.
Super funny, so smart. So smart. And so cool.
I'm just so excited that she's directing and
I know.
that it's like she could like just do it forever. You know, like
Yeah.
she's incredible at
She's
it.
got every gear. She's got every gear.
got all the
Writer,
gears.
director, actor.
and they're all
just-
working.
I know.
They're all working. Yeah.
I know.
All the.
I'd love to have a gear. Would be nice. A gear. She's got them
Likewise.
all. You know?
I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Well,
I don't know, man. Oh, I tell you what I am doing on October 17th.
What's that? Huh?
Well, if you go to smartless.com/live, you'll find out what I'm doing. And it has to do with the Hollywood
just give
Bowl.
us a
I'll just say
hint.
that.
Oh.
I'll just say that. It's got to do
Hollywood
with
Bowl.
the
What's
Playing the
happening at the
Hollywood Bowl?
What's
I'll just
happening?
say
there?
that. Smartless.com/live has to do with the Hollywood Bowl.
What do you mean?
And you know what? I'm going to invite you guys to join me.
I'm available.
Oh, yeah. At the
What
Hollywood
are we going to be
Bowl.
doing?
We're going to do a live Smartless show at the Hollywood Bowl.
Holy
Smartless.com/live on October 17th. It's going to be on the
Fwap, fwap, fwap.
Hollywood Bowl.
Oh,
wow.
Listen, what we're going to do is we're going to, the New York's
Okay,
got
here we
the.
go.
Finally, Jason's got one.
New
Jason's
York's
one.
got the apple. LA's got the orange. And so what we're going to do is since, the Hollywood Bowl is such a big part of LA, we're going to go ahead and take
Got big.
out of the orange, we're going to take a big bite. That was the worst ever.
Smart. Less. Smart. Less.
Smartless is 100% organic and artisanally handcrafted by Bennett Barbaco, Michael Grant Terry, and Rob Armjarf.
Smart. Less.